Just a quick catch up on some projects I'm working on. I found out that when you take those high-speed cutters that everybody's been using for strikers for ferro rods, they are awesome for scraping fatwood and making Maya dust. So, I'm in the process of making a bunch of Maya dust so I can make some of those new cotton round fire starters that have an accelerant added to them, so they are very flammable. But the first process is to scrape up a bunch of Maya dust, and then you'll notice this is not yellow. It's actually, if the light's good in here, it's orange. That's because here's a chunk from my pine fire fatwood that I had gotten recently. Look at this chunk of fatwood that was in there. Yeah, and the bag's full of this stuff. So what I did was I ordered one of these strikers. This is a bigger one. I think it's 4 inches long. And this one is, I think it's 3/8 by 3/8. 3/8, yeah, okay, I see it. It's 3/8, obviously by 3/8 by 4 inches. And of course I epoxied it into a handle. And this is what I'm using now for scraping the fatwood to make Maya dust, which will then be concocted in a mixture of stuff that will end up in a cotton round or a cotton ball. I think I might do a little bit different thing this time because they were so big with the cotton round that's 2 inches in diameter that it seemed a waste that they were so big. So I'm thinking of trying to make them smaller. In any case, this is kind of what you're used to seeing is these smaller high-speed strikers that people are using to scrape their ferro rods. But that's what I'm working on today. And yeah, this is my coffee table in the living room. This is the kind of stuff I have on it because while I'm watching TV, I sit here and I work on projects. All right, another reason for using this high-speed striker is if you use your knife, if you have a nice 90-degree spine on your knife and you're using the spine of your knife to scrape fatwood, you're going to come up with all this crap stuck all over your knife, which is like fatwood glue, and it's really hard to get off. I end up scraping it with another knife, using a little light sandpaper or maybe even steel wool, which of course can mess up your knife blade. So with this is much easier to clean because it's hardened carbon. Well, hopefully your knife blade is too, but I don't care if this gets goopy looking, and I can just scrape this off with some steel wool and I'm ready to go. So let me show you how good this works on scraping fatwood. So let me set this camera down and show you some fatwood scraping to get Maya dust. Fatwood. Yes. Ta-da! Just that quick. I got my pile of Maya dust here. This stuff is amazing. First of all, it's this awesome fatwood that I got from Pine Fire Fatwood. I say it all the time. It's my favorite. It smells fantastic in my house just from leaving this out overnight because I forgot to put it away. I got it this morning. The first thing I could smell was fatwood. And then, like I said, get you a high-speed striker. This is a pretty big one. Let's see, here's the TV remote so you can get an idea. TV remote, there's the striker. It's a 4-inch striker that I put in a handle. And obviously it works really, really good for getting sparks off of your ferro rod. But this one, because it's so big, what I'm using this for is my scraper for my fatwood. Okay, make yourself one. High-speed striker. I get it off of, I think it was eBay. Yeah. There you go. Get you one. Scrape some fatwood. Make some Maya dust.